Health and Wellness Check-in, 6th July 2025 is for this past week. I, Tanis, she, her, hers, of Seattle. Check-in for a week summary of my health and wellness, social, mental, and physical this past week, Monday 30 June to Sunday 6th July 2025. It was a week with a dedicated topic, focus, / project that incorporated social, mental, and physical balance at content production level. So yes, instead of, it was like a higher level of balance, instead of just like being like achieved balance in my life, be like, can I document that I have achieved balance? So the production was a little bit different. Whereas in days in the past, I might have put out like 9 videos on a day, I put out like 4 or 5 instead. Now it was like half the content per self-reference, but like more focused on the but can I do this virtually as well as in my real life? Oh, but that's virtually still my real life because I'm documenting my real life. So can I do it virtually in video form as well as in my living it? So there we go. Category 1 of 3, social. I fed the critters. It was a social week out and about. It very much was. It was a bunch of good interactions and variety in places I went and what I did. So that was very fun. I dog sat Kona while my parents went to / from and were in Idaho. So they went out of state for family / 4th of July festivities. Category 2 of 3. I added 2 YouTube channels to my featured channels, one of which was an automobile manufacturer-centric channel at the time I added it, and one of it which was an automobile racing-centric channel at the time I added it. Okay. I'm easing off there. So, yeah. And then overarching movie and soundtrack project, yes, it was, I think, so I went and saw a 2025 film, F1 the movie, in theaters twice. I got a bunch of firsts for myself. I think in terms of, was that another Hans Zimmer soundtrack? The one in thinking through it, kind of, so I went on Thursday and Friday this past week and saw the movie in theaters. I was thinking Friday, Saturday, and still thinking today. In terms of like the truly high caliber, high quality, non-vocal music and excellent cinematography and good plot line and good acting and that kind of stuff. I'd say the most recent movie I've seen before F1 the movie that's most similar in style and my personal viewing experience was actually another movie I saw alone, and that movie was 2017 film Blade Runner 2049. So in terms of theater and corresponding movie and soundtrack impact at like consumption, I love the movie and I love the non-vocal soundtrack, although that one I also liked because of one of my soulmates might have been on the music soundtrack, but it was really spectacular for the non-vocal, the music, the instrumental music. So both movies are standouts in that way. And so in my mover going, Blade Runner 2049 and F1 the movie, they're now 2 of a kind. So there we go. So which is like the best 2 of a kind ever. Like it's good to have more than one movie in that kind. All right, and then category 3 of 3, I opted for stationary bicycle instead of walk runs to rest my legs as they were abnormally tired. Yes, I've been like, I have not been doing personal best times or anywhere near it in my walk runs, but my legs were abnormally I've switched the focus within it to like focusing on running and easing off on my walking in the segment, so the times overall are slower. But I took in I switched over to stationary bicycle because I was just like, you know what? No. So it's been like almost a week since I've done a walk run. So, yeah. I'm recovering from eating a very large order of plain, not tossed in salt, fried cheese curds with marinara sauce at the Cinnabar on Friday. Yeah, I went in and thought it was going to be like this small serving, and it was a big basket of fried cheese curds. And I ate it all in less than 30 minutes. And was like, I'm sticking with my guesstimate of 3,460 calories, and I I decided to eat my normal food and stuff, so there's been like a total over a pound of weight gain this past week, and like my body's going like, ooh, so much food, but it was so much good food. And I've trained my belly right, I shrunk it right, because I'm like, do I want to eat more food? No, I was completely satisfied. So I've had zero cravings. It's been like water retention, you know, but like it was actually very good. And then not the best sleep on the 4th of July. Fireworks kept waking me up. Kona dog slept better than I did. Brad Pitt's like, get used to it, honey. That's me and my frequency of us canoodling when you live with me and Lewis and I are neighbors in Italy. Don't forget your particle physics and cardiology. We support each other on our dreams. And don't forget to build me and him a car. Different cars. So in conclusion, it was a week of health and wellness and kind of a stepping up for myself. Not leveling up. I don't play computer games where I can level up. I can step up, however. So I stepped up and was like, let me see if I can bring that in-person lived balance to my videos. And I this time I did. So there we go. This is my health and wellness check-in for this past week, and ending today, 6 July 2025.